Not gonna.
But we have it free, right?
For as far as I know, yeah. But all around it's what's definitely holding.
Yeah.
So when he gets that dug down a bit, he'll be able to really, really see it.
The bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it.
Like that, I just bought it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a window that goes in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Super pink. We're out here digging out the first stump we cut on. It's definitely kind of in amongst these trees, so we're gonna work at it, dig around it a bit, try not to disturb the trees too much. Yeah, it's definitely moving, that's for sure.
There's a crack about this much further. If you get into it and wedge it through, it might pop it.
What do you think about getting a saw right there and just cutting it up and leaving it?
We're out here digging on this redwood stump that we cut the other day, and I'm gonna dig around it a bit and pull one chunk off first, and then hopefully be able to pull the rest through this little gap here. We're trying to not hurt the trees around it. So this is what we're looking at right now. So we cut down from the top all the way down into the stump here.
See it move at all?
Yeah, you were making some traction. I think maybe we
And also here,
this real quick.
Yeah.
we might cut this right here with the saw real quick and try to really get some extra tension off of there. Let's see, let's walk around. There's the other cut on this side. That's a springboard cut out from when the old timers actually fell the tree about 130 years ago. 1898, I believe, is when they cut these. And it's quite the stump. Here, jump down here and get a view of that thing. It's about 12 feet across down here. The top's about 7 feet across. So that's what we're working out of the ground, is this big burly bottom here.
But the thing is, we didn't cut through this.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about being solid.
Down around here.
Cut through that. We'll just scrape that out and see what we can do here.
All right, I'm gonna go fire up that chainsaw and get that ready. So
Yeah.
there's that.
You probably should come by and let me take you through some of our chains that just got thrown,
Yeah.
that are all half, that are never going to be used again. They'd
Sure.
be perfect for
Oh, nice. Yeah.
traction.
Sure. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I need some carbides.
Whoa. Yeah. Them are expensive.
Yeah. You think a little further, a little
Yeah.
deeper? Yeah.
Yeah, it's down deeper than that.
Some of the guys that run sods would be like, no, don't do that.
Don't put it in there.
Yeah, I think that's all good. With how much dirt I just ran it through on the bottom, we'll be changing the chain on this next cut.
So we'll just cut that one free now then. Maybe come up on the other side. And
This one might come out.
I
and if
think
it
this will
does-
come out. This might need to be dug out another foot or two though.
Okay. Well, it's all duff there too, but let
Yeah,
me get a
if
scoop out.
this one comes out, then we'll have space to pull that other one in. Probably still be a good idea to cut it so it don't affect those second growth.
Yeah.
You gonna grab a scoop out of there, or you gonna cut?
I'll do some cutting real quick.
All right.
it's definitely pretty dull after that dirt. Oh, there's dirt right there, so yeah. That's
What happens when you throw in the dirt?
yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if I can't get this phone.
It's in that tree. Okay. You want to give me a hand with this real quick? Get this chain on there. He's kind of waiting on me to cut. Yeah, let's go for it. There we go. tightening it up real quick. Got this new one on.
Yeah.
You're famous.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to charge him royalties here.
There you go.
As long as I can get an autograph.
So I'm
This is Josh.
I'm Josh, the cutter, and I have the channel here, and then Brandon is the guy that I'm working with, and we're doing this together. And we kind of started not too long ago together, but this is definitely kind of, we're pretty new to the whole YouTube and kind of all of it, so we're definitely learning. I think water's not quite lined up in the...
Thank you. Might have to
lift it up a tiny bit.
dig out a little deeper here on this dirt. I know when I was digging those other stumps out up by the house there, when I put the place in,
Right.
I had to dig out quite a bit and
I think.
get them to roll out.
Right. I don't want to create such a hole that I can't get by, and I didn't want to compromise all this too, so
Okay, now we got things
probably
going
gonna
on
have to
straight.
get underneath of it here. And,
You want to pick that up a little higher?
Yeah, hold on.
Just that'll go too much. Tighten it down.
Oh,
So you have to finish cutting that one.
Yep.
You want to go around to the other two sides and cut those two. Hopefully once
We
we
might
get
not have. Oh yeah, the one side. Yeah. Okay.
oh. Yeah. So,
All right. Back up.
Well, all the Husqvarna people will love us. Oh, he's coming this way. He moved all the equipment from here.
Okay, we'll put this guy.
The dirt transient thing in that. Unbelievable.
Josh.
Get up in there too to watch the anyway.
Throwing some wood out of the way. Hi everybody that's joining, just joining, and we're out here digging around this redwood stump. We salvage these before they get torn out, and a lot of the times they'll be burnt in big piles and just discarded. So we come and salvage them before the land gets developed and the stumps get torn out and thrown away. So that's what we're doing with this. To most people, just looks like no good wood in it, but if you actually mill it down, and it's some pretty amazing looking stuff. Let's come around. Just kind of making a path down to get to it, so we could pull from the front side here. Oop, there we go. So that's what we're working with. Pretty limited space with the larger equipment around the trees, just trying to get all adjusted and more straight on the stump so we could pull on it. So we're just out here digging around this redwood stump. We're salvaging the wood from it. Right now we have the excavator just digging at the base of it. We already did some cuts on the stump to relieve it. That's what that is there, and there's 4 more around the other side. So just going to dig under it a bit more, and then try to pull this first piece out, and we'll get a look at what that wood actually looks like in there. That'll be definitely exciting to see. So usually we'll cut down to about this level and then cut them off at the ground, but with this stump it goes down below the ground, and that's where a lot of the figured or the good wood in the stump is. So we're digging down a little bit to actually get a longer, about from there to there's about 9 feet, from there up to about 6 feet. So that's kind of what we're working with there. Hey, thanks, Bonnie. Right now, he's just trying to make a little space to be able to get the excavator kind of straight on with the stump so he can pull it out. We've done some cuts there. Another relief cut here on the side, and then these ones go from the top all the way down into the bottom to where we were getting into this this dirt, so we know it's cut all the way through here. This is kind of the bottom of the stump here, roughly. We're digging just a bit lower, and then let's come up and cut this one down, and then matched it with that cut. So we'll be ready to pull this one off the front here in pretty shortly. And then once that one's done, probably do another cut across this part of it on the going from that cut there. And yeah. Great big stump. This was cut about 130 years ago in 1898. They would go up as high as they could when the trees were all burly and too much figure in the grain, because they weren't really looking for that for lumber. They wanted nice straight trees, so they'd go up as high as they can above all this type of stuff, and then cut it off up here. So that left all this wood, which is got all that unique grains going through it. So it's really quite neat to people like woodworkers make all sorts of really exotic things with it. So we salvage it before it gets either continues to rot out, but a lot of the times the property owners will be having them removed, so we'll just salvage them. So that's what we're doing here. It's just digging around this one and getting ready to pull it out and see what type of wood we're dealing with on the inside. Oh, we got the excavator beeping. Yeah, he's just kind of clearing a spot to work off of, kind of flattening it out, and then he'll get up on top of it with the excavator and be able to pull at that.
I feel like you should just rip it. Don't want to, but if it takes another hour.
Yeah. We'll see if it is loose when he pulls at it from that angle.
Yeah.
So he's kind of working a flat spot and digging that down a bit so he has space to pull that forward. And we'll get to have a view of what's inside that wood here in a little bit. That's definitely kind of the exciting part. I mean, it's all exciting, but that's what we're doing it for. So it's definitely pretty neat to get to see the wood. So we'll see if it what it could do. We might have to end up doing another cut from here, right between this cut on the side and this cut on the other side. Make it a little bit smaller and easier to get the first section out. So we'll see if that's what we're gonna have to do. Let's see if I could get up on top of this stump, get a good view. Okay. All right. So these stumps are cut at about 9 to 10 feet tall on a lot of them, just kind of sticking up out of the forest. These stumps, we salvage what we can out of them. A lot of them are too far gone. Like this one here, for instance, it's pretty rotten. There'd still be a little bit of wood, but not. It's too far gone. So a lot of these ones will end up getting when the land gets cleared and developed, and they'll end up burning a lot of the scrap or lower stuff, or the stuff with no quality in it. So we try to get in here and get some of the good stuff before the stuff that actually has solid wood in it. But yeah, it's like you can see, for instance, that one is completely hollowed out. That's about 8 feet across from that side to this side, and there's just stuff growing all over it. So a lot of them are pretty decomposed, but so even that one has a pretty hollow middle, but the wood on the outside is all solid. So that's what we'll be salvaging out of it. It's moving. Let's see. If you guys like seeing what we're doing out here, it'd mean a lot if you guys could like and subscribe. We keep maxing out on the amount of viewers because I only have so many subs. But yeah, if you guys like this type of content where we try to make videos each time we come out, try to go live as much as possible. So it'd mean a lot. Getting some, getting a different angle at the stump over here, kind of. There's a bobcat in the woods. We're gonna eventually come through here, clean up all of, just kind of clean up the land and the brush and do some fire mitigation and also salvage some of these redwood stumps. That's kind of the type of work we do, is land cleanup and try to preserve it back as original as possible. Okay, we're gonna do some more cutting.
There's this line right here. We're all connected.
Okay,
Right
yeah. I'll get the big saw and
Yeah,
need to
okay.
do that with the big saw. The big saw.
Here goes something. There we go.
There it goes. Nice. Definitely relieved on that cut now.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to get over here and put this way.
Yeah.
If you get it, if he could get it free there, then that thing will figure it out. It's the lever on the joystick.
Yeah, it's so tight right there, he's gonna have to pull it out like a freaking puzzle.
Yeah.
He might have to come back and pull it towards us. But if he gets underneath it, he might be able to rip it, pull it out.
Yeah, yeah.
If he gets a good angle right here, might be what he's trying to do.
Oh no. Okay.
Try to get a hold of it, claw it, and walk backwards.
Okay.
coming up this way again. Yeah, he's gonna come back around and pull it out this way. That last bit of holding wood we needed to cut.
Yeah, I feel like there might be still some holding wood on this side, but it might be. Yeah, that's a good good size scale. So. We're almost there. We'll be seeing what the wood looks like here shortly, that's for sure. This is, there's one cut here, another cut over here, and then another one there, and then the last one goes across there. So we pretty much just cut straight across and straight across. Yeah, this one, this first corridor we're working on. We're going to get that one out first, and then the one I'm standing on here is next. We'll have to do some cutting for these next two. Cut down here. There we go. And relieve that. About 6 feet from there, from the top down to the ground level here. And then it goes down another 4 feet down below. So quite a bit of wood there. All right, let's see him pull that off. That's what we're waiting for.
All this anticipation, I might go to sleep and just let me know when it's done.
You'll be having dreams of it.
Oh man, I've been having dreams of it. This is a dream right now.
So just trying to get around, get a better angle at the front of the stump. It's got to come out between these trees and these trees. So we don't want to disturb those ones. Those are the replacement trees for the one that they cut down 130 years ago. So these will continue to grow up and flourish, and yeah. So just trying to get a levelish spot over here so we can pull from. Alright, here he goes. So I think there's still some holding wood down in there. But, all right, I might have to do some cutting. Here you go, Brandon. Yeah.
You gonna try to get in that crack and just run down? One more time?
It's a union break. Just kidding.
Oh, union break?
Yeah. Build me a wedge, a redwood solid red wedge.
And put it in
Well, I'm gonna push it down in there and pull
The-
that apart.
the back crack.
Yeah, just like right here. I see this piece.
Oh, up in this tree. Yep.
No, that ain't gonna be.
Not big enough.
But it's solid enough. It's that. But that's what we gotta do. Is just build a skinny ass wedge that's really solid wood and put that crack right here.
Yeah.
nothing that the bar could grab. So.
Take one of these.
Buster, go load up. Hey, dogs, go load up. Go load up.
One of these and make it a wedge.
All right. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you should be able to. I would check it and see if it's got 110 and 110. Right, yep, yes. You double check it. Make sure it ain't 3K.
Just pulling out the toy saw for us to cut a little wedge so we can push it down into this old growth redwood.
Set that up in there, let me push down on it, and we should be able to get it to move
Just
a little more.
put that in there, Josh, and cut a longer one just in case we need one that's like 2 feet. It's split in half, but we're gonna run it and then
Right. Put it on the top if you can, where I can push it in. Need to cut some. You want that saw and cut a little notch in that, or well, let me try to
go, but the top of the stump's kind of rotten, so I'm not sure if it'll just.
Right, if it starts in there, it's about ready to come out. I feel it.
He's getting a big wedge right now. If you keep that open, we can.
Alright, I got it open now, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Hold on to it. I'm gonna close back up when I let go of it. There goes like that one. Get it in there anyway.
Come on, one good hit on that.
out of that.
called a splitting wedge. You can get them at Walmart. Josh.
Putting some pressure. There we go. Oh, it split the wedge.
Might have to make another one.
That's what you call a big hammer.
Not big enough for me.
It'll pop pretty soon. It's getting close.
Not bad.
I'm almost thinking that cut, kind of where he's digging at, might not be all the way through.
On this side closest.
Yeah.
That's
If
what I was
it's
thinking.
pulling
Did that
hard.
other side. If he just gets in that crack.
Wiggle it down in there. And that's what he needs to do. Just wiggle it back and forth. It's loose now. It's not free, but it's definitely loose.
I feel like all we gotta do is cut right by that root down there.
It might actually just be all of it right now, and because it's so close to freeing up all the way around it. Yeah. Got to be careful. That's so much tension on some of those pins on that bucket.
Yeah, I'm worried he's gonna blow a hydraulic line.
Yeah, but that's a foot open now. Yeah, check that out. It's opening. There it goes. Alright, that's open. Wow, it's massive. keep an eye up on some of these branches up here. It's kind of wiggling. Yep. I don't think anybody heard that. So he might be coming around to get from it at this angle now. Because now that it's separated away from the stump. Let's check that out real quick. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, look at that. That is just 1/4 of that stump.
Trying to rip it off.
Yeah.
Man, that looks weird. That right here.
Yeah.
Well, we might have to get some more blades on our chainsaw.
Yeah, the one that's on, it's all right.
Good.
Yeah, so here is the burly. Let's see. Can't really see much figure on that. It's all dirty. There's bird's eye dots, but you can't really see it too well. It's once it gets cleaned up, this stuff, yeah, super beautiful. We had a piece separate off, which happens. Yeah, that's a good size scale for how big these chunks of wood are. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, so that's what we were fighting right there. That part of the, yeah, that was pretty much the only holding wood.
Really nice pin burl there. All that pinning type burl. Okay,
Really
we gotta
neat.
get out.
Got the machine pulling this big chunk out.
He's gonna scoop that piece right off.
Yeah. Probably set it around on the side there. Just not on the chainsaw. Go grab that saw and I'm gonna grab that saw. You always want to make sure the equipment operator knows where you are and what you're doing when you're in the arm reach of that machine. It's not hard to let them know you're there and avoid any potential accidents. He's just sitting there teetering. That's a heavy piece of wood. Let's get around to the other side. All right, there we go. Oh, wow. Rodeo. That is 1 out of 4 pieces that are coming down. you guys like this content, like and subscribe would be always very appreciated. Share if you think you have friends that also enjoy this type of content. Help the channel grow. We keep maxing out on viewers because I've only got so many subs. So definitely help the channel. Right now we're just pulling the first quarter of this stump out. It's about 9 feet from there up. That's one out of the 4 pieces that we cut it into. Very large piece. Brandon checking out the wood, seeing it definitely has a bit of rot here and there, but not too bad. And towards the middle, they always have rot towards the middle.
Because these big tree roots grow through them.
Yeah, there's
Luckily, that's like all the rot was just a few little pieces.
Yeah, more like between the natural checks, it's still solid even where there is rot. Just where there's natural checks and the water running down. Oh, he's got that piece in the air. Don't want to be standing below that if it dropped. Just gonna cart it back up into the woods and hey Brandon, you want to give me a hand up here with some clear some brush here. Eventually we'll come through and we're gonna do kind of a fire mitigation and just kind of clean up the forest, thin out the little sickly stuff and leave the nice older trees. Just allow things to kind of continue developing into old growth forest again.
All this, right?
Yeah. So make a brush pile up here. You want to grab my saw, Brandon? You want to grab my saw there? It's an old, one of the old trails on the property that we're gonna clean out, make a nice path again so the property owner could access his property. It's pretty overgrown and needs a lot of just clean up through the forest. There's a lot of down trees and brush that we'll clean up for fire mitigation. Cut firewood firewood out of the little stuff and save it for the property owner. Big chunk of wood. That is redwood old growth, old stump that was cut down about 130 years ago. The wood on the inside still has this vibrant pink and just really beautiful wood. It's burly. It's kind of hard to see until it gets cleaned up, but once all this space is cleaned up, it'll look absolutely beautiful. So at the bottom, the underside of the tree looks like, where it was sitting on the ground for the last probably 1,000 years or so. It sat there, but they are this little road comes through and it continues a trail going down through the woods and to the other side of the property, and so all of this will be cleaned up and a nice path through here, and just yeah, so that's our how we're working that. So up there clearing some brush so he has plenty of space to maneuver those big pieces up through there. It's row going through the whole thing. Yeah. Knocking some dirt off the back of it there. Help reduce a little weight. Appreciate it. A little bit different of a view from here now. Get up on. Oh yeah, there's those little dots, that's what you call bird's eye. And then when it's in more balls or big lumps, that's a burl with bird's eye, which this is a tiny little nub, which would be a baby burl. but yeah, it definitely has figure all the way up through it. Really nice wood. We'll clean all this up once we have it back at the place and do some pressure washing on it. Well, it looks like Brandon's doing some sneak peeks. He's like, what's that wood look like? Yeah, so that's one quarter out. We'll pull this one out next and then see where we could go from there. I'll probably have to get around and cut from there over to that cut. Relieve that last little bit of tension wood right there. Yeah, let's see. Go look at that wood where it's hard to see, but definitely burl. And yeah, really good wood. Here's kind of the front of a burl face that we had to cut off. Let's see, get some.
That little pickaxe was back.
I think it's on. Yeah, it's right on the other side of my chainsaw there, kind of on the back side of the stump. So that's all burl. Really beautiful, really pink wood.
where the shop is there, that's three spot there. Okay. And another good amount. I dug them out with a backhoe.
Big old chunk.
And we carried them. We put 5 dollars right there.
Getting some of the dirt pockets out of the bottom of it. That way we don't have dirt up on the road and on the trailer and at the client's house and at their client. Yeah, there'll be dirt all over. So that's the bottom side of this big old chunk of wood here. Let's climb up on it for a size scale. So it's about 5 feet across right there, but about 8 feet across from there to there. I'm just getting some of these dirt pockets out of it now. Get some of that down, and that way we're not tracking it on the trailer and all the way down the road. This is all super figured, really pink burl. Really got some good color in it. But,
Okay.
cleaning up some of that, the wood on that burl. A burl is just where the tree kind of started growing, all really compressed in one spot, and it just kept getting larger and larger. And it just got super figured, compressed wood with all sorts of figure in it. Yeah, it's a little dirty. Can't really see it right now, but if I pour a little water on it, it'll come to life. Yep, those are these are all redwoods through here. These are all second growth redwood trees. These are trees that came up around the old stump, so we're moving that, but we're protecting the trees around it. But yeah, that's eventually some of them will be actually taken down, and some of the land here is being kind of cleaned up, and that one
That's not the last time you'll be on your side of this.
on the side. Yeah, I need to actually get over and cut right now.
Yeah.
There's about 3 or 4 feet that I gotta cut
On this side?
on that side.
Okay. Tell him just to dig or whatever you think it would be best for his time. Or bring that other piece up while he's waiting.
Yeah. On the other side, about 3 feet, I think that's stuff. So, I don't know if you want to hold that one up or
I'm gonna
whatever.
try to, yeah.
You need this, Josh? Called a Humboldt rodeo. This is 1/4 of a stump harvested in 1898. It's 130 years ago. It's been sitting there decomposing and hitting multiple forest fires, and yeah, until we are. This is what it came from.
Take them up there and load them.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna set up an area so that he can back up the truck, just load it all at once. We got 3 more. Josh on the sock, doing a little bit more removing. That's how you know she's heavy. Hey Joe, do you want to load it somewhere here? Get like a pile so that you can load the dump truck, like bring the dump truck up here?
We're gonna have to put these on the trailer.
Yeah, okay.
There's no way I get these in that truck.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I was just thinking about just like I'm just gonna back that trailer down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just kind of trying to get a grip on it here now.
Okay.
So,
Just wanted to make sure you weren't going to drive through
oh
the...
no, yeah, it will destroy the road.
Yeah, yeah. Say like 2 of them, I can even cut it off halfway.
Wherever you don't need.
Yeah, I need it all, but that one area, if we cut it right there, this whole thing will be sold separately than the other piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not this one. If I could save at least one intact, that would be great. Yeah, yeah. And I'd hate for it to be 4 foot instead of 6 or 8.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, well, let me just set this down
You
here.
gonna set it and come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna set it down and come back, then eventually he's gonna just back the trailer up so he can just load on the flatbed. He was gonna try to put it in the dump truck, but he said they're too big. Alright, here he comes. chain's pretty loose. Well, good work. We're getting there. That side? Yeah, we might have to get some more of those wedges. And the beast is coming back in. Hello everybody, thanks for following, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, it does a lot for us. We keep capping out on viewer limit because we're a new channel. We haven't been doing this for long and we only have like a couple hundred followers. So every time we even get one follower, it gives us like double the amount of viewers that can watch this. A lot of you guys just randomly scrolled and came to it. We really appreciate it. Thanks for staying, thanks for watching. Right now we're pulling out a old growth redwood. It was harvested for timber in 1898, 130 years ago. It's been sitting here decomposing. It's been through multiple fires. Most property owners just dig these things out, burn them, or destroy them in any way they can. See, a lot of these are actually already burnt from thousands of years of growing. This thing, probably 1,000-year-old tree, give or take. And Josh would never sharpen this thing. It would probably take an hour to sharpen that. We just have like 6 chains and stuff. We just rotate them and bring them to a machine that gets them all done. But yeah, over an hour. That's a 6 foot, 72 inch, and our 36 inch takes about 30 minutes to sharpen.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, I've sharpened them before, but it's more practical to just have it done at the shop. Much easier. It takes only about 10 minutes to do a chain versus an hour-ish. But yeah, definitely nice having, we usually carry about four sharp chains for it. That way we could just switch out chains and not have to spend the time to sharpen on the job site. It just makes things go a little easier and quicker.
Probably have to do a wedge again on this side. I feel like we should get in there with a pry bar, try to pull it, and then shove a wedge in there.
Now that that's free, I'm really curious. It might just
Slide right out.
come out pretty easy.
I didn't think the traffic was that bad today.
Yeah, we've been hearing beeps all day. It's funny, the control on the excavator arm to move the arm back and forth, there's a little button that is the horn. So he keeps hitting it off and on. Beep beep. I think that's about a 28,000 pound excavator.
40.
Oh, about close to 40,000 pound excavator. So he's just making a nice flat pad to work off of, so he has some stable ground. Doing a bit more digging down there. Brandon? Will you turn the key on my car just to the first click so the battery could charge? Beep beep. Yep. Yeah. Huh?
Use that bottle of water.
Part of it, not
That was
all.
my drinking water.
Okay, I do have a gallon jug of,
Okay.
of good drinking
Yeah,
water.
I just bought like an the most expensive bottle there just to drink.
Okay, yeah, there's still more in it though. It's somewhere.
Next time, just let me know. I'll go and fill up some junk water.
Yeah.
Hopefully that rot doesn't go in too far on that side.
Yeah. Makes me think it's not all the way through
Where at?
on the side. It might end up splitting that where he's pulling.
Do what?
Charlotte, go to the car. Go to the car. Go on.
It smells like a freaking
Yeah, camera definitely doesn't do put very good perspectives, but yeah, it's
about 10 feet tall.
yeah, with down there, from there up it's about 10 or maybe 11 feet up to the top there. But yeah, definitely a pretty large stump. Just trying to get kind of under it. Hook that corner and try to peel it up. Yeah, this is yeah. Yeah, it was like a $3 or $5 reveal to see the wood.
Did they mention that?
Yeah.
Just saying,
Although-
if we did another 100 bottles, we'll be about $5,000 deep into just revealing that stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to go get some really good. Let's see what water is like. Yeah, that's funny. Technically, we're actually not related, but yeah, this, but close enough. Got another $5 jug of water?
No, this one's gonna be free.
Go get it out of the creek.
Cutting another wedge.
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
brought that other stump down.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I seen that. I'll go cut it.
I don't know if this is the wedge is gonna work on this, because we push it, we're just gonna push it against these trees here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I wonder, you think that other quarter, I wonder what that one.
I mean, that's gonna have to cut it from these trees over here,
Yeah, yeah,
like before that.
yeah, right there. And then over here as well.
This one was solid.
I think we've caught in a couple Bigfoots on camera.
That way? Just
Yep,
through, right?
straight across, yep.
Let me try to pull on it. I'll get over here and try to pull on that a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Kind of hard to see, but
You want to cut it?
oh yeah, there we go.
Do you need the wedge or anything? Yeah. Hopefully it's all free.
Huh? Oh, were you gonna try to pull on that first? Yeah. Really solid.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere.
I could try to cut down more on this one, see if I missed some.
It's solid for that close still on that one.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to cut this one. We might not be able to get to this one until almost last just because it's the other side where I haven't cut it from. Right. So,
Yeah, we tried putting that wedge up in there. Try that. Let me get it.
If you guys like and subscribe, it does us a lot. We're kind of new, and about 2 minutes after live streaming, we max out on viewers because we don't have enough people subscribed to us yet. Gonna get the saw?
I think he's gonna pull on it. This angle again. You're gonna pound that wedge through.
Yeah. Alright, let's bring out the hammer and nails.
Nice. It's closing Gotta straighten that nail out. Definitely seems to be pretty tight. Shaking the whole ground. Wow, look at that. I think our wooden wedge has seen better days. Oh, wow. I think I'm gonna have to do some more cutting right here. So I'm gonna go get the big saw and start. It's pretty.
You don't have
solid.
to. Yeah.
He's gonna get the saw and try to finish the back right there.
Yeah, that wedge was working.
Yeah,
It just it was
too wide at the top.
too
Wasn't tapered long enough.
yeah.
I was thinking if we had a couple wedges here.
Wedge is a low taper. That thing was working good till it got too blunt.
Okay, yeah.
You're gonna start on this side?
Yep.
You want to finish the cut on the backside?
The backside's probably better than this side. I think it's still.
Well, you want to cut some wedges?
You could hold it. Tension. I'm gonna get right there. Bury it down.
When you get done putting the saw away, you want to get that wedge and put it back in there. I want to push it back in.
Okay, yeah. You want me to make a wedge or?
Just use an old one, I think. I think it's stuff left in there.
So just to fill you guys in, this stump was harvested for timber 130 years ago in 1898. It's about 1,000-year-old redwood tree, and right now we're salvaging it before it continues to decompose, and most of the time these things just get destroyed by property owners, burned and destroyed, and we're kind of salvaging the skeletons so we can bring them to you guys and just save this beautiful tree. It's some of the most gorgeous wood on the planet. Really, really lucky to be able to work with this stuff. Right now we're just setting a wedge. That wedge was from Home Depot, so it's a piece of junk. Yeah, to conserve battery, I'm gonna have to shut down the video in a couple minutes just to make sure that this video saves so everybody can enjoy it after we're done with it live. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, follow, subscribe. It does so much for us. We're limited right now to about 200 to 300 viewers. And every time one person likes and subscribes, it allows us 2 more viewers.
All the way to the bottom, huh? I'm trying to pull on it.
Well, it's all for now, guys. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. We'll have more videos up. We have another tree that makes this tree look like a tiny little stump. That'll be coming up next, hopefully in the next week or so. And we'll get more videos of this. We might have to call it after, I don't know, another hour of trying to work this. It's been a long time just getting one chunk out. That one chunk was probably 15,000 pounds. This whole tree is probably 50 to 60,000. Thanks, Chris. Look forward to seeing you again, man. Really appreciate you watching and staying strong and all the comments, all you guys.